I am so glad we're talking about men weaponizing food in household.
Alright, come on. Niggas can't even eat now, bro. 1,000 things that men can do. Niggas can't even eat now. Let's keep on the video.
This is one of the main reasons I'm so glad I will never have to have a man in my house. Because men feel entitled to the food of the house and will exhibit a level of control over it.
Nah, niggas just really be hungry. That's really what it is. Y'all try to make everything so different. Like, no. If I eat, it's because I'm hungry. But let's see what else you gotta say.
That can become so extreme in nature that even other people within the household will starve at the expense of men having more food in the house. For example, everybody may get 2 pieces of chicken, but suddenly your father or your older brother is getting 4 pieces each. And these people might not even eat all this food, or they force themselves to eat all this food in an effort to exert some type of dominance or control over the food source in all.
I'm not really sure what year she's living in. This is 2025. I've never heard someone say, "Oh, the man gets the bigger piece." I'm maybe in 1842, but the way I grew up and other people that I know and family is that whatever you could eat, you could eat. If you want more, you get more. If you look like you don't need no more based on your weight, then you just asked out. But basically, it's whatever you could eat. But let's see what else you got to say.
And if ever you raise your voice to say, hey, some of us also need to eat, suddenly the providing is thrown back in your face. And this man might not have even bought this food. Typically, it's the women of the household buying the groceries. And in the modern day and age, it's also their money being used to do it. But especially if you're a child speaking up to, say, an older male relative, they will use not only their added years as justification, but also the fact that they may be a growing boy or a grown man.
No, I'm gonna call cap on this one. Basically, right? If you live in a house, right, and your mother, your father, your cousin, your auntie, whatever, tell you to not take no more food, it's for two reasons. Either number one, right, you're used to wasting food, they see you waste food, or number two, you don't need no more food based on your weight. I have never seen anyone skinny, right, been told that he cannot take no more food. Now, what you're gonna say, oh, because you're overweight or a little chubby, you can't eat more food. I'm not saying that. They're just looking out for you. That's what I gotta say.
And even the women of the house may be told to limit what they're eating or be given these rude notions whenever they're making a plate, insinuating that they should have less food on theirs. And this, of course, comes at the expense of sacrificing the less food for others to have more food on the basis of sex within one family unit's household. And it goes beyond even just at the dinner table. Even if you bring food home for yourself, these same men will eat your food. They know it's yours. I remember having to leave labels on my food. I remember having to hide food just so the men of the household wouldn't use food as a resource by which to further oppress you, especially if that was something normalized in the household. And they will eat things you spent your hard earned money for, and they'll be like, I'll pay you back though. But it still doesn't replace the labor of you having to go and get, and sometimes even food you've cooked for yourself, they will eat. And this is why it's important to teach your sons how to cook for themselves so they don't automatically become a nuisance and a pest wherever they go, and also become a heightened abuser because of how they view food, especially through the lens of the fact that they cannot prepare their own. Living amongst men, you really get to see how they are and their selfishness and what aspects of life will bring it up. It's important to make sure you have a selfless partner, especially when that partner is a man, especially if you are trying to raise a family with him, because he will starve you and your children out as long as it means his belly is full.
Yo, where are y'all meeting these people at? I have never heard this before ever in my life. Like, he gonna purposely eat everything in the house so you and the kids starve? No, I just think niggas is just hungry. That's really what it is. That's like, for example, right? If niggas complain about how long y'all take in the bathroom, why? Women have more things to do in the bathroom more than men. Men, we're bigger than women, so we have to eat more food. It's not like we're purposely eating the food. I think this video is one sided because Women do the same thing. Women eat too, bro. If not, sometimes more than men. This is a one-sided video, but let me know what y'all think in the comments.